Hi there, welcome to another installment of Monday Marketing Madness. Today's message is all about search engine optimization. I wanted to take a little bit of time with you today and talk about your website and how to get the most out of your website and get your website working for you on the internet so people can find you. Now the way we're going to do that, we're going to take a look at the Search Engine Optimization Manager or SEO Manager built into your website. Now you can create as many web pages on your website as you choose, and you can create an SEO strategy built into that. For example, if you wanted to specialize in Atlantic Beach or specific areas or specific types of property, you can do that on your website. You can create multiple pages on your website, but then you can also further optimize them by giving them an SEO title, provide specific information such as an optimized URL, the meta title, meta description, and the meta keywords. These are all considered meta tags. Now, how do we get there? And what do I do? Where do I start? I'm sure you have a lot of questions. We do have a great PDF that's attached to this email that talks about search engine optimization and some simple yet still very effective strategies on how to build SEO into your website. When considering a search engine optimization strategy, the most effective thing you could do is probably build a simple strategy for the home page of your website. The most important thing you could do is to develop the meta tags and the search engine optimization key features for your home page, because the search engines, once they crawl your website, they will also crawl all the other additional pages. But most importantly, you want to build a strategy for your home page. As you can see, I have a couple of keywords. I have the title page, Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and that is the meta title that I've placed. So let's take a look and see just how we can create meta titles in an SEO strategy for our website. You don't need thousands of keywords to build a very successful and succinct keyword strategy for your website. For example, I could use Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and use that throughout very effectively my website and to be found under that search term, Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Part of the strategy is to not only have the title, but to take that very same keyword and place it within the content of your home page of your website. For example, what I've done is I've carried that same title, Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, right down here on a clickable link. It's part of my keyword strategy, Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and when you click it, it takes you to a page on my website, which is a search engine optimized page, an SEO optimized page that shows information about Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, Ponte Vedra Beach Homes for Sale. So let's go behind the scenes now and see where we need to enter those meta tags. If you click on the Site Builder tab and then over to the SEO Manager, you'll be taken to this page. This is a summary page of all the pages you have that are available for SEO tags, for meta tags. Now you'll more than likely see that your home page has been optimized, and we did this when we first rolled the platform out, so there is some default information set up for you already. And let's click and let me show you. So what we've done is we've put some general information about Jacksonville, St. Augustine real estate, but what you'll want to do is to change these meta tags that reflect your market. For example, my title page, Homes for Sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. That is found right here. You can add a maximum of 250 characters, but really you want to stay at about 100 or less. Next, you'll see that I'll take this same keyword and I'll replicate it throughout the rest of the meta tags. When I go into the description is really a marketing phrase that you want to create that will entice people to click on that link and go to your website. For example, my description is search the entire MLS for homes for sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Notice that I put the most key of the keywords as the first sentence in the description. Now, even though there's a maximum of 900 characters, The search engines will typically cut back on description, so you want to put the most salient information or keywords up front. Likewise, this is where you'll place your keywords. Real estate for sale in Ponte Vedra, homes for sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, oceanfront, waterfront, so on and so forth. Again, you can have up to 900 characters, but you really don't need that. You should not have hundreds of keywords because that also can work as a detriment to your website. Putting the most salient ones, 3 to 4, maximum of 5 keywords in your meta tags, and having those 5 keywords as your strategy will help you be most effective in getting found online. Once you have these keywords in place, then you'll click the update button and it'll take you back to your home page. Now, if you've changed your home page, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to take those very same keywords that you had and apply them to the home page that you've created. For example, this is now my home page, and I need to make some changes to the meta tags so it will be found on the search engines more easily. So what I'll do is I'll click on my SEO tab and then I'll fill in this information. Now we can create a custom URL, so instead of having this long URL, I can change that to where it will reflect whatever name I give it. Now when I type it in, I need to make sure that I have a dash in between each of the words so it's more legible and it can be read effectively by the search engines. Okay, so what I've typed in, homes for sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. That will be my custom URL. And next, I'm going to use a title. Now remember, on my website, on the original keywords, I had the title of homes for sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. I'm going to do the same thing. Now I could use as a meta tag, I could say search homes for sale, Ponte Vedra Beach oceanfront listings, oceanfront homes in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Utilize keywords that people use to search, terms that people use to search. Okay, now if I wanted to, I could go in and change these or update them, but I've been using these keywords for quite some time, so I'm going to stay with this, and my default page is not going to be utilized anymore. This page will now become my home page. So I'm going to click update. And now you'll see homes for sale in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. This used to say, this is Maria's home page. I have all my meta tags created. And if I needed to edit the SEO at any time, I can go in there. And if I wanted to edit the page, I could do that as well. When I've updated the pages that I've created and updated, then I can go in and I can click the SEO Submit button. Clicking the Submit button will take you to this page where you can submit to multiple search engines, or you could do an automatic Google submission, or you can submit to these other pages as well. But you don't need to do more than one. Now, once you do that, you'll select your domain, and if you have all other domains, you'll select those domains, and then select the page that you want to submit. It'll default to your home page, which is fine, or if you've created a specific page, then you can select that page as well. When you click on this, it will take you to the main page as the default, or you can choose another page. Now this main home page, even though it doesn't have the name of the page that I created, it knows that I'm submitting to the search engines to crawl the home page of my website. Okay, so once I've identified what pages and domain I want to submit to the search engines, I'm going to click Submit, and then it'll show you the website, and then you can go ahead and submit the page. If you're not ready, then you can certainly click to make changes to your SEO manager. Otherwise, you can click to submit to multiple search engines, submit the page. Again, it'll ask you to type in the URL, your email, your name, your phone number, and information, and then you'll enter in the CAPTCHA code and then click Submit. You'll get a couple of emails asking you to click to confirm, and you'll want to do that because if you don't, then it won't complete the submission process. How often should you submit to the search engines? A good rule of thumb is no more than twice a month. Once every other month or once a month is just fine. If at any time you have any questions regarding meta tags or search engine optimization, click this link right here. Again, from the SEO Manager, click on this link that says Help Document. When you do that, you'll see some great explanations on submitting your website to the search engines. It gives you a little bit of background on some of the different search engines that are out there. And if you scroll up, you'll also see additional information on meta tags. What is a meta tag? What are keywords? And then as well as an overview on indexing, meta tags, and submissions. So let's go back to the Search Engine Optimization Manager. There are some other great tools that you have right at your fingertips. One is on SEO searches, and we'll talk about SEO searches, search pages, and creating a saved search in the next installment of Monday Marketing Madness. One thing to note, when you do submit your website to the search engines to crawl, they'll also crawl what's called a sitemap, and that sitemap is derived from all of the meta tags that you've built on your pages from the SEO Manager. When you click on your sitemap, it's going to show you, for example, all of the different pages that you've optimized, and it'll only show those pages that are optimized. And that's important because you certainly don't want the websites to crawl something that has a bunch of gobbledygook in there, because it doesn't tie you to those specific keywords. For example, when someone types in on a Google search Atlantic Beach homes for sale, then this page is going to show up on the search results page. Now you'll see this piece here, and this is interesting to know. On the frequency, this tells the web crawlers how often this page is updated. Daily is a great thing. This tells the search engines that I have fresh content every day on this particular page. This page was developed specifically from a saved search page. And again, we'll talk about building a saved search page in the next installment of Monday Marketing Madness. Well, that does it for another edition of Monday Marketing Madness. We'll see you online.